morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. My name's Peter Crow. I trade live every day from 8 AM on gold and NAS100. So quick update from yesterday. So this gold one played out perfectly. Tapped, came up, take partial, and then stopped out at break even. So that would have played out perfectly for you. In regards to the NAS one, NAS didn't happen. Got activated and dropped through the floor. So a bit of a break-even day for me yesterday. Now, if you look at NAS, I want to highlight this. You remember us saying if the one closes respecting here, you can just drop. That's exactly what happened. Look at these. Yeah. Back down. So, back down. So, it's just one of them, guys. Break-even day. I need to put one win, one loss on here. So we go again, and this is the thing. It's, I mean, these months, February, you will not be able to recreate. So we're gonna refresh this chart, delete everything, and then see what we can see today. Everything's going so slow this morning on my computer. I don't know what is going on, Dan. I don't know what's going on, mate. What are you doing?
Technology.
Share my screen. Does that come up?
Yes. Muchos gracias.
Okay, we're on now. We are on. We're on. Lovely. Right, guys, we're going to do a full top down on gold and NAS. I'm going to see what we can catch today. We've got to understand, though, it's near the end of the month. Okay? It's near the end of the month, so we've got to be careful with the monthly candle. But let's get rid of everything on our charts. And doing a top down every day is good practice. Fantastic practice. Okay, look at gold though. Oh my god, look at that. That is awful. That's awful. Okay, so let's have a look at gold. Let's do a top down. We got monthly close in one day. 28, yeah, shortest month, isn't it? Okay, so basic today, the monthly close, so we've got to be very careful here. The reason why I say careful, because what happens is the monthly sort of done its move, and you'll find it'll just sort of hover around that area ready to close on the monthly candle. So we might not get much movement today. Let me just see. Should be some news today though. So PPI today, so we should get some movement, but won't be till New York at that point. So monthly doesn't really give us much, so we come down to the weekly. Weekly looks like it potentially could be closing bullish. We've got no range to the upside, so where's it going? It can go anywhere. Weekly doesn't help us. So we come down to the monthly. What's happened? That's the monthly on the daily. I'm all over with daily monthlies here. So, do you know what it is? It's when I have the ladies' football. It's 8 till 10, so I don't get home till 11. And I'm just knacking on a Friday, yeah. So, if we look what price has done this week, we knew that sort of price needed to come and fill this gap if it wants to drive up. Then we printed bullish. And then, if you remember yesterday, we said we would prefer a bottom wick down to the body. We've had that now. Have you noticed everything we're saying sort of is happening, right?
Yeah.
So, it's now created that bottom wick. So what would we want to see on this daily now? Well, this is where it's hard, because if you think about it, if we were going to break these highs, why didn't this one do it here? Why didn't that one do it? it probably tells me either there's not enough liquidity or a higher time frame candle is going to be about to close and we might just start consolidating now. So today, I can actually see this daily literally closing like that. And if it closes bearish like that, good sign for next week to come back down, hopefully break the lows. If you come back into this area on the daily, fantastic. You know, we've got a nice clean range at least down to 4868. But we haven't had that yet. So at the moment, you've got to look at this daily and go, okay, what can this daily do? Yes, this daily could flip bullish and push and break the highs. It could also come back down for a steeper bottom wick. It can do anything at the moment. So it means we've got to use the lower time frames. What's going on the 4 hour? We've got a 4 hour range. This is quite a prominent range now. So a 4 hour range here. And then the forward to the downside is like that. So that's the range we're in. We haven't had a forward bearish close yet. If you get a forward bearish close, there's probably nowhere else to go apart from coming down to tap 5162. But we can't just get in on that. We would need a forward bearish close because at any point this 4 can flip to the upside. And then that be the one what breaks out. But currently we haven't broke out of the 4 hour range yet. Now if we look at the previous 4 hours where we've came from here, how far did they drop to? Well, this one dropped to there, and this one dropped to there. This 4 I faked out, so I can see why that dropped all the way through. But for this 4 hour, I would probably, you could reject from here, where you're at, or you could push a bit further and reject from there. So that would help us going, okay, well if we're taking sells, we'd have to go risk-free at least round here in case we reject again. Well, to be honest, you would have to go risk-free here because this is a 4 hour where you can reject. So we sort of missed the move for sells at the moment until the 4 hour closes bearish. Once the 4 hour closes bearish and we haven't tapped this level, I'll be happy to take sells down. So we might have something at 10 off the 4 hour. We'll have a look at the lower time frames though. Awful area, guys. Oh, look at the 2. Look at the 2 down. If this 2 flips now, let me check my MT4. If the 2 flips and the both one haven't got a bottom wick. So if this flips now, are we going to say that this is going to pop down? Ooh, look at that. That's naughty. 15. 2 15s with no bottom wicks. So if the 15 is going to flip, it's a shame it's in this area. It's a shame it's here. We've got an area where you reject here, but if we close bullish, could we look at the buys up? You technically could get a sell stop underneath the 1 now, right? And if the 1, if you look at all-time prices, so every time you come down from these levels, which is here, 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 you can maybe say here. 1 came to that level, came up, which we've already closed below that, so that's not that. This one came to there and popped down to tap this. This one came straight through. This one, again, had a bit of a rejection. We haven't had that yet, but then came through. This one didn't come through, close respecting, but wick down to this level. So could we maybe the way that 15's closing though, it looks like could be coming straight back up. Could we come straight back up off the 1 though? It's the one I'm gonna fake. So you've got a reason to come down. 2's broke out. 3 is still bullish. support is still bullish. 15. So if this 15 is going to close bullish like this, you wouldn't be interested in the sell stop, or would you? That is a 15-minute range for me. But if the 15 can close Nestle, we could potentially get a sell stop underneath the 1 hour. Depending on how this 5 closes. If this 5 closes like this, yeah, if this 5 closes like this and I get a top wick, I'm going to take a swoop entry for sells. Okay. Because you've got 2 candles here with no bottom wicks, but this 15, so I would imagine even if you want to drive up, this next 15 would do that, flip to the upside. So therefore if the 5 closes bearish and I get a top wick first to the body, oh, how is this going to close here? The higher this pushes though, the less likely. It's basically, what's the 30 done? So the 30's broke out. Goes below this here. There, he's got 15 minutes left to flip if it wants to flip. The 15 is going to be closing bullish. So would the next 15, what's the next 15 going to do? That's the question. What's the next 15? The 15 is throwing everything off. Throwing everything off if you close like this. If it stays below this level, fantastic. If it can close below that, fantastic. We'll take the 5. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Don't come and break this low, please. Okay, if the 5 closes like this, we only need a little top wick. We only need a little top wick, and then I will have a sell stop underneath. Come on, just stand by. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be in for a sell here. I'm in for a sell. Oh my god, no. I'm bloody risking $9. It's not good, is it? Okay, I'm in for a sell. My stops are just the high. I've not got much on this here. Bloody monged me lot size. Well, they were still valid here. Still valid. Okay. What is that? 30. 36 now, so this needs to be 3. Get rid of these, and then sell. Right, I'm in for a sell here. $100 risk. I am in. Where am I in at? I'm in here. My stops are just the high. Okay. I think even if you want to drive, you're going to have to come down to this. This area is going to be our risk free, but I would have a sell stop on underneath the 1 hour anyway. So my stops above the previous 15, that's where I'm at. I was a bit all over the place. I went in with the wrong lot size. We're looking to come through, take partial to break even. tap back up. We could go risk free around here. I'll look to take some partial around 5171. Basically what this is the hour. We would have a sell stop underneath the 1 hour anyway, right? But the way the 15 closes, it's difficult to get the sell stop underneath now because the 15 is bullish, but it has closed sort of nest play here. So my train of thought is if we get in off the 5, even if this 15 wants to drive up, technically it should come down because you've got two 15s with no bottom wicks here. So you'd imagine that this 15 should come down, tap the previous no bottom wick, and then we should move. So we can go risk free once we tap that. Take partial up here. So yeah, that's what I've got at the moment. Can we pop down? So everything sort of broke out apart from the 4. The 4 is bullish, the 3 is bullish. So yes, these could flip, that could catch us out. But the 2 has printed. You had a bit of a fake out on the 2, straight back down, and then this T2 was opened up and pushed up so as to give us a top wick. There's an hour and 40 left of this 2. So this 2, we're saying that this is the top wick what it's done, and now the 2 is going to flip to the downside to come and fill the rest of the range. That's what it's off. Okay, now the thing what could catch us out if the 4 is going to flip to the upside, and or the 2 needs a steeper top wick. There's still an hour and 40 left of this. Okay, so if the 2 needs a steeper top wick, yes, that would catch us out. I've only got 100 and let's say it's 130 here because I'm among my lot sizes, but $100 risk, that's all I've got on it. And yeah, what's the 1 done? And then the 1's closed bearish, but you have got like a level here where the 1's can reject from, but we haven't closed bullish yet. And if you look at these two 1 zones, which is this one and this one, they all come through to tap this at least before rejecting to come back up. So it's just a case of, is this the top wick we were after, or does it need a steeper top wick before flipping? Well, there's 40 minutes left of this 1. So there is still enough time, I suppose, but it's also pretty probable that this is the top wick. You've tapped previous support, lovely. It's a case of can we just flip now? So yeah, that's what I've got on this. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, what is this? So this is a 3.5 to 1. So that is my trade on gold. We did print bearish on the 5. Once we tap this go risk free area, oh, we didn't. My MT4 was bearish. Oh no, you were bullish. 10 million. We did close below though. We need another bearish 5 close. It's different. I probably wouldn't watch on the 5. 15 still respecting, that's what we know. Still, we haven't broke back above this level. If we break above this level on the 15, I'll look to manage risk. Okay. If we close above this level on the 15. If we get a bearish 15 close without coming to break the lows, that's even better to come down, because I don't think you would then tap to then flip because we're bearish. You would have had 2 candles closing respecting this level at that point, and the 15 could then really drive through for us. Other than that, it's the thing with these trades, they're all less probable because you haven't got the daily. Then we know the daily can do anything today, the weekly can do anything. You haven't got the higher time frames bias, if you like. Would this flip to the upside, this 4? Potentially. This is the thing what could catch us out if the 3 wants to flip and the 4 wants to pull back. Because remember, the 4 is in an area where you can reject from. There's a 4 there what rejected from this level here. So if it's on that, yes, we get caught out. The other 4 what came from this level came past this level. So if we're going to come through, we came to that one, and then the other 4 came all the way down to this level. So they're the only sort of, and this one. So you could potentially have, I would have full TP here. That I wouldn't sell any further than that. I wouldn't sell any further than that. Because we're going off this one forward candle. We're basically saying, what can this one forward candle do? Well, we know it can pop down to here and reject, which we know it might do. Or the other one could pop down to here and reject. And then the other one, which is this one and this one, comes down to here and then rejects. So I wouldn't sell any further than that, really. So yeah, that's the score. And the reason what made me sort of look at this is you had 2 candles with no bottom wicks, and that's quite rare, really. If you look at all the other candles, I mean, this one's got a bottom wick, that one's not got much of a bottom wick. You'll find it hard to find candles, 2 candles with no bottom wicks. If them candles have broke into the lower range, you'll struggle to find it, really. So as soon as this 1 hour flips, I will be going risk free. Happy with that, Dan?
Yes.
Oh, can we get a bottom wick? Can we get a bottom wick? If you don't want to go risk free because it's a bit too close and you got in a bit too late, or you got in too early, what you could do is, once you come down and tap, is then move it to the top of the 15, because you shouldn't flip back up. The 15 technically should break the lows and just carry on. So we've now broke the lows now, so I'm going to move my stops to the high of the 15. If this 15 flips back up, I'm not interested. There we go. Can we get the pop now? So we're $95 in profit. I'm going to wait to get this tap. So we need a close below on the 15 ideally. We should get a nice pop through, I would think. A lot of them just seem to just pop straight through. Yeah. So I will take some partial on this one. It's just all about this 15. This 15 has to stay bearish. And if it does stay bearish, we shouldn't be breaking the high of the next 15. So the next 15 shouldn't do that. It should just open up and just pop through. I would imagine. Come on, don't do this to me. Keep dropping. So my risk now on this is $64. $64. If you want to leave stops where they are, by all means. All you need is a 15-minute bearish close here, and you should be good. But then that's a 30 close and bullish. Back into the range, so that probably wouldn't be for me. We'll have a look at NAS shortly, guys. Let's just see if this plays out. Oh, Dan, Everton this weekend.
Yeah.
Winnable game. Winnable, and we need to get back on it. I mean, if you look at the run of games we've had, it's been mental, hasn't it?
It has.
Absolutely. And have you seen if we get Chelsea? Have you seen what's going to happen if we get Chelsea in the Champions
We
League?
played them like 3 times.
3 times on the bounce, yeah. Be
Yeah.
annoying. That's what I feel
That
like
would
we've
be-
done with City.
Yeah, well, we have.
That's what it's felt like with City. I feel like that's the only team we've been playing. We get beat every time.
Carabao, and then League, and then FA Cup, wasn't it? So
Oh, Five's coming back in the area here. What are you going to do, Five? Oh, we're flipping back up, guys. Look at the 15. Oh, you naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty. Naughty, naughty. You need a 15 bearish close here. Or doji. Oh, plot twist. Plot twist. Come on. Get down. So have you noticed now that the one's got its bottom wick now? So if it wants to push up, it can do because it's got its bottom wick. But price couldn't go up without creating a bottom wick. So if I go back to the hour, if we look what the hour looks like, oh, we're going to get stopped here. Are we going to get stopped? 1 minute 20 left. If you look at the hour, see how the hour has now got its bottom wick. So the hour could print bullish now. But what I was saying is you had 2 candles with no bottom wick, so there's your advantage point. Good thing we didn't put them sell stops on underneath the hour. Come on, 15. We need the 15 to close bearish. The way the 5's closing, which I'll show you shortly, it looks like it's going to come and break all the highs, so it's a good call. Tell you what I'm going to do. If this 15 closes like this and I get a bottom wick on the next 5, what are we getting out? If the 15 closes above this level here. If the 5 closes above this level, I'm going to be getting out. If the 5 stays respecting, we'll hold. Oh, Dan, what are you doing, Dan? What are you doing? I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to have another entry underneath. No, how long's left? 9 seconds. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. The 15, look at the 15 closing. It's a case of can we avoid a top wick now? Now, the way the 5's closed, we should do, I would imagine. But we need to start printing bearish. This 15, you sort of wanted to create a top wick, but it shouldn't break the high. This 15 would just tap previous support, which it's done, and then flip and carry on. If we can get another 5 close below this level, or 15 without tapping this, I'll probably look for another entry. Okay, my mate.
okay.
As long as we avoid a top wick on the 15. That's what it is. Because this is the 30 close now, and look at the 30. The 30 is closed bullish. Might be safe to move stops because you're going to get a 50% wick fill on you on the 30. Where did the 30 close? Yeah, we might get a 50% wick fill. So do we adjust stops to the high of the 30? That's the question. I don't think we've ever sort of... The only time we've closed bullish on the 30 is here, 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 here. And you didn't get a wick fill there. So, no, I'm going to leave this. If we get stopped, we get stopped. It looks like if the 30 closes bullish, it does look like you come back up to break the highs up to these levels, which might be the 30 coming up. So I wouldn't be interested in it. Yeah, I'm leaving mine. I'm not going to adjust my stops. I've still got $65 risk on it. We We might get stopped here though because of the 30.
Didn't check the lots
Right.
properly.
Are you high or low?
Low.
Well, that's all right because I've been stopped. Yeah. This is the 30 coming up. This. That's annoying.
Guess what I got stopped at there?
How much?
$1.91.
Oh, that's all right, isn't it? What can we do here now? Yeah, I think the 30 needs to come back up here. I think the 30 needs to come back up. If we can get... You got 1 hour for the close. Where can this one come? Look at this 5 dropping now. We might re-enter soon if this 5 closes respecting. And if we get a steep top wick for the next 5, we might look to re-enter. But I would like a... would probably say, look what's happened. 30, 50% wick fill. There's the wick, there's the top, there's the bottom. Bang. But it looks like when you close bullish on the 30, you do tend to come back up. But we haven't tapped this level, so would you come back up? Should have kept that on. So this 5 closes. If this 5 breaks out, and then we get a 5 close back in, we look to re-enter. Okay. But if the 5 close respecting, it's a 15 coming up. I'm just thinking with the 30, why couldn't we take the buys back up? Look.
There it goes.
Yeah. Got another 10 minutes left. We don't break the high. Could we take a win back buy? If this 5 closes like this, and I get a pullback, we might have a win back buy around here. If the 30 is going to continue. 2 5s with no top wick there. The 15 is bearish still. That's putting me off. But the 30 is bullish. We didn't come and tap this. Got a bit of contradiction going on. We haven't brought these highs yet. Oh, God. Yeah, this is not ready yet. I don't even think I would take the 1 because the 4's closing bearish. I think we need a 4-hour bearish close. And then a little top wick. I would take the sellers down at that point. $15's got 30 is still got. If this 30 flips now. Hasn't broke out. If you get a 15 close like this and then I get a bottom wick, I'd be interested in the buys up, but the 30's the one what's a bit of a pain. Everything else is nice apart from the 30. I just don't know. I'm not that bottom weight. Why am I not at that bottom weight? There's the hour range. Back up. Back up. That's with one hourly candle. But we haven't had these bottom wicks. Like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I think we're going to drop back down here. If we can get a 5 bearish close, I might re-attempt to come down. Still 6 minutes left of this. Okay, let's see if I can get a top wick on this 5. I might be getting in for another sell here, because I can see the 15 flipping. But even if you don't, I can see the 30 flipping. So if this 5 can close like this and I get a top wick, I might even get in on the win back sell. Don't go without us. Bloody hell, Dan. Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
What we like. Wagwan. So if this 15's going to flip, the next 5 would drive down, wouldn't it? The next 5 would literally look like this. Oh, guys, I think I'm going to get in on this 5 again, Dan.
Yeah.
I'll be low risk again, though, because this will be basically... if the 15, I'm basically gambling on the 15 flipping. And if it's going to flip, that means this 5 would literally open up and just go like that. That'd be the 15 flipping if it's going to flip. Might not flip. Oh, don't go without me. Okay, let's see if I can get a top wick. Tell you when I'm in. Stops here, 5183. You probably could just do the high. Oh, cool. Right, I'm in, guys. I'm in the sell again. Got $100 risk on it. This will probably be my last trade on this gold, though, if this doesn't play out. I will go risk free once I come back down and tap this level. Because even if we need a top wick on this 5, really, but well, actually you don't need a top wick. It's all on the 15. Whether this 15 is going to flip, that is it. That's what it's still the original trade as such, down to here. If we're going to drive, I'm not sure we're going to do it unless the 4. But it's all on this 15. You might not actually, if we're wrong, then the 15 would probably close bullish, but you should still get a new 15 what does that. But also, what else could you get? Well, you could get a fake out back in, but I'm just not sure. It's a case of then how steep's this top wick going to be? Are you going to be at the highest before coming down? That's it. But I'm happy to sort of get in. If you're not in, you can just put a sell stop and leave the 5 now. I'm happy to put another risk on to see if I'm correct Mondo. Which I might not. These are low probability, these, though. This is, well, I say low. 50-50. It's like 50-50. So are you willing to risk it? That's it. Is the 15 gonna drop? Because what it is, the 30s put me up because it closed bullish, right? But all the 30s come down to this. Like nothing drives back up without tapping this. Nothing. We've never rejected from here really and come back up. I mean, this one you could say, but you're already coming up, and this is just a pullback. So you rule out this one. They don't seem to drive back up without tapping this level. So it's a case of we're just working out how big of a top wick do we need before coming down. So can this 30 flip? This is what I'm trying to get. And if it's going to flip, then it would have to happen with the next 15-minute candle. So if this 15 does close bullish, the next 15 then would have to look like that, or the 30 to flip to the downside. So you should get one big push with the next 15-minute candle if we're right. If we're wrong, then the 15 would have broke out here, but you should get a pullback to this level, which would go risk-free, and then a flip to come back up. At that point we're risk-free and we'll be out. So yeah, how much am I willing to see if I'm right? That's what it is. Come on, 15. If we lose on this, I'll do a top down on NAS, see how we get on. But it's last, remember, it's like the last day of the month. And it's always a struggle the last day of the month, because price just, well, normally just consolidates, just goes up and down, but you'll get a random wick out one side, out the other side, and you're just like, it's just everywhere. It's not flown nicely.
True that. So it is.
True that, so it is. So it was. So here's the 15 now. Let's just see if price can flip with a new 15 and drive down, which is the 30. Let's see if the 30 can flip basically. We've got 1 minute left. A second chance. Come on, the 30. The 5 staying bearish, mind.
Just took 7 seconds to update on trading view.
Yeah.
So it opened at 14.50.
What you doing? Oh, we're coming up. Can we flip on the 5? Don't break the highs. Look at the 5 though, it's lovely this if we get another flip. If I wasn't in this now, I'd have a sell stop underneath this 5. Come on, come on.
Come on. You know?
Is the 30 gonna flip? Would I ever sell stop underneath the 30? I don't think I would. I think I'd just wait for a 15 close back below 5178. If we get a 15 close back below 5178, I might be interested for another entry. But it's all on this 15. Technically, the 15's broke out. Well, actually, no, it's a minor range here. But yeah, if you look at the 15s when they close, you can easily come up to our stops. But I'm sort of seeing if the 30 never really drives up without tapping 5171. So therefore, what would you do before coming down? You'd fake out to the upside, back down. That's what I would do if I was trying to get all your
and
money.
price people in. That's what you want.
Yeah.
All those people who are trying to predict the fake out or
True.
True.
True that. True that, so it is.
Say Green Party have won the by-elections in Gorton and
Who?
Green.
Oh, Green pissed me off. Don't even get me started. Have you seen that ad they done? What's literally in a foreign language?
No.
They'll win. They'll win seats literally because they're targeting the Islam votes, the Muslim votes. They've literally done a Green Party advert, pure. I don't know if it's Pashtun or what, right? Because I know they speak different languages. All in their language. It shows how bad Britain's got. I'm sorry. If we're having to do political adverts in a different language, what the fuck is going on? Do you know what I mean? That shows how bad our political system has got.
Well, we know it's fucked anyway, because we've got fucking Labour who are supposed to be for the everyday man, the working class, who just aren't for the working class anymore. You've then got a fascist party in Reform, who just basically want to replicate America and deport everybody, whether or not they're British citizens. So, yeah, we're fucked either way, really. So,
Restart Britain. Rubel law.
imagine they'll be any fucking better.
You need what it is. We've been getting the wrong people in power. You need patriotic people, and we haven't had patriotism.
I don't think there's any fucking patriots left, mate.
The two silver. It's because we have silver spoon people who get into politics. The system needs to change where the average businessman can do it, can step into it if he wants to. Do you know what I mean?
We need people who actually fucking care.
Yeah.
About things. Nobody cares about anything. You look, Reform or the party that is spread across social media because it's an agenda. But all of these, they say they're for the everyday person, yet they all went to fucking private school. Every single one of them are fucking private school educated. They're not like you and I. And they don't have a fucking clue. So...
Oh, look at this 5. Yeah. That's a lovely 5 close. Sorry to change the subject.
That's all right.
But you've got no bottom wick on this 5, which is not very nice. So this 5 might stay bullish, and that is not very nice because that means that could easily just be a 15 minute. Okay, I'm going to adjust my stops now to the high of this 5. If you come back up and break that, you're probably just wrong. So I've adjusted my stops to the low of the 5. If this 15 is going to fake out, then this 5 should flip and close below. That's it. It's probably going to be on this 5 what's going to happen. If this 5 closes bullish, we might look to get out. Because then that would just be the 15 coming down for its bottom wick in order to flick back to the upside. There's still enough time. You would still have another 5 minute candle left if you close bullish. Could that come up? Could that do that? Maybe. Oh, interesting, Dan. Yeah, it's the issue we really have is you don't know who to trust, because what you're saying in Reform, and I agree with this, is have they got so popular because they've been all over social media and they're hitting the youngsters in every sort of angle they can hit because their marketing is on point. And this is it. It goes back to, have you ever seen the documentary about trial by media?
Yeah.
If we close like this on the Five Guys, I'm going to be getting out, right? And it's basically about, we can manipulate the media to make someone look guilty even though they're not. Do you know what I mean? We can get everybody to hate that person just by what we cover in the media. And it's sort of similar with politics. It's the same thing. So you might have that Ben Habib. I like that Ben Habib, but his social media is shit and he's not out there. Do you know what I mean? But I like what he stands for. And he would be ideal, but he'll never get in because his marketing is shit. And isn't that sad? And this is it in business now. Like, you can't just have a business. It's the same in business. You can't just have a business, be a businessman anymore. You've got to be a marketer, social media expert. You've got to look at psychological, how the brain works in regards to marketing. Like, you can't just have a fucking business and crack on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to do all this stuff. Look at this 5 now. This would be lovely if we close below, Dan. So yeah, it's, and what it is, you've been let down that many times from different political parties. You just, yes, somebody might look good, but they all fucking lie in the end. They all say they're going to do something, then don't when they're in power. And this is where I think you should be punished. If you say you're going to do something, you should have looked at the numbers before to work out whether you could do it or not. And if you don't do it, right, and if there's something physically stopping you where you can't do it, fair enough. But if you look at the evidence and go, no, you could have done it, then you should be punished. Should be punished. Yeah. Oh, Dan. Are we correct or what? Are we correct or what?
Yes, we are.
If this 15 closes like this, I would imagine this is because the 30 is flipping. Look at the 30. So we need the 30 to stay bearish. If it stays bearish, this would then be the hour close and bullish. We don't really want the hour close bullish. We might have to go risk free. But that's a lovely 15 minute. A lovely 15. If we can close like this on the 15, fantastic call. I'm not risk free or nothing yet. I'm not risk free on this because, well, wait there. If we're right and the 15 closes below, where should the top wick be? Well, the top wick would probably come to the body of the 15 and then flip, maybe. So you would get stopped. Oh, is the 5 flip back up? If we get a 5 bullish close in here, I'll be looking to get out. Right, that's it, basically. It looks like the 5 did close below this level, which is a good sign. I will look to take some partial, maybe when we tap this. Because what you could do is maybe tap around this area and then look what happens. But this is coming down. So I'm not sure that area. I think we were to take some there anyway. What would it? Interesting, Dan. Interesting. Interesting. So, yeah, we need a 15-minute close below here, ideally. Ideally. That would be ideal. If you get a bearish 15 close, what would that mean then? Well, you can get a, if you look where prices come from this level, you come up, bearish 15, and then look what happens with the next ones. They come up. So yeah, you could drive straight through. Oh, don't flip 15. Come on. Come on, 5. We just need this 5 to flip. Turn it up and give love a chance. Tell you what, if I wasn't in this, I would have a sell stop underneath the 5. Love a couple of entries, me, Dan. You know me.
You're a risky bugger.
I'm a bloody risky, but you gotta be fearless, though, don't you?
Fearless.
Fearless. Relentless. Stay relentless. A distant memory. A distant memory.
Memory. Yeah, so my TV broke last night.
I can't believe that, mate. It's awful when that happens.
Disgusting. I was just sitting playing a game and it just like faded from the edges back into the middle. I was like, no, my boy.
Or like was it an expensive one?
Kind of expensive.
How big was it?
55 inches.
55 inches. Okay. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, I had to check. I was just like, I don't think it'll still be in warranty. I'm sure I've had it for ages, but I had to check. I bought it when I bought the PS4 and Red Dead 2 when that came out. 2018.
Do you know what? I've never played. Yeah. Did I tell you about Mason when he was on the VR? He punched my telly.
Oh.
Fucking hell. I went out and bought a 65-inch QLED high, ultra high, definitely like a proper win all out. But yeah,
Shit.
yeah, nightmare. Come on the 5. What do we do with this 5 Prince bullish? We really don't want it to print bullish. We need it to print bearish ideally. Oh, it's flipping. Come on. Again.
Right.
There we go. Come on. Get down there. Get down there. So after a top wick of this, so here's the thing, right? If this 15, it's got 1 minute left, closes below this level, we have a fake out here. If it closes respecting, this is just technically a nest play to come back up. So we really need this 15 to close below, ideally. Okay, if it closes below, we're then probably going to get a top wick, and it can come and tap the body. It can even test the previous wick, really, and then flip down. But we've got to understand as well, this is the new hour now. So what's the new hour going to do? I don't like how the 1 hour is closing. What is the new hour going to do? I really don't know what the new hour's going to... How did that close? Oh. 15 closed bearish. That's a bit of a gap there, isn't it? Oh, that's a tricky one, guys. It's a tricky one. Let me look left. What the hell's going on here? Look down. I'm just trying to find a similar area where it's done this before and what's happened next. These are new ones, then 15. Close respect, and he came up for another high, it looks like. struggling to find what price is done here. So 15 closed bullish, then we closed bearish, but we didn't close back in. Why did you do that? No, we're coming up now, look. It's too late, I can't even look now. Yeah, if the 5 closes like this, if the 5 closes bullish, guy, we technically should have got out on that 15, really. If we don't get stopped and the 5 closes bullish and we pull back, yeah, no. If I get back to break even, I'm going to get out. Yeah, quite close. You could probably get out now if you wanted to. 40 subs. $80 risk where, because I have adjusted stops. Yeah. One of them weird days, man. It's the last day of the month, that's all. That's literally all it is. This is a bit of a nightmare. Because there is a gap there. Why did we gap? Why did we gap? Okay, where are we at here? $30. So I want to see what this 5 does. I'm going to wait to see what this 5 does, guys. My stops are above this 5 now. If you come back up, I've adjusted my stops again. Do you know why I'm holding on, Dan? Because the 30 doesn't drive up without coming to tap this level. So I just can't see it driving up without tapping this. But the thing what might stop us is if we need to pop out before coming down. That's it. Yeah. But look at this 5. If we can close like this on the 5, fantastic. But I have moved my stops to here. Right. If we can get a 5 close below, because the 15's got a nice top. Look at the top wick on that now. What did I say about the 15? The top wick can come and test the previous high. We just need a 15 close back below here, and that should initiate the push down. I was hoping that one would do it. So, yeah, let's see how this 5 does. If we get a bullish close back above this level, which we haven't had yet, I'll be looking to get out. Okay. But I have adjusted my stops again to here. So that is now a $65 risk. Another $65. Okay. So, yeah, if this 5 closes below here, that would be really nice. That might initiate the 15 to stay below. It's just a 15-minute close. Look, we've respected it again. Wow, what are you doing? This is gonna pop. Absolute pop. Up or down, I just don't know which way. I just don't know which way. No, I can see. Do you know what it's doing here? You're gonna get one candle, literally what does that? You're gonna get one candle what pops like that. Are you ready? Are you ready, Dan?
I'm ready.
Soon as we break, soon as we push past this, right? This here. One candle. Might not be this candle, might be the next one. But you're going to get a pop. Soon as you push past this, you're just going to go. Poof. I have, and my stops are closer, $65 risk. I'm going to go make a brew, Dan. A latte. Hopefully this would have popped down. Or hit stops. One of the two. Basically, I'm gonna go make a latte, and then when I come back, we'll do a top down on NAS. If the 5 closes bullish here, next 5. If you're in profit or break even, just get out. If the 5 closes bullish, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody! It's like it wants to come down. It's struggling to break all the highs. Piss you off now. Let's have a look at the 3. Oh, look at that fake on the 3. Look at the 1. Oh, you get a 1 close like this. This is why I don't like trading at the end of the month and the start, because you just move like this. That's a nice one close. You didn't actually break the low yet on the one, but you're still bearish. Because it's the same thing on the one, you know, like you sort of break, retest, and then you come through. How's the 3 close? That's the question. I think once you get a 3 close below here, that might... This is quite a strong level for the 3s. Rejection, 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 rejection. So if we can get a 3 close below in 1 minute 25 seconds, then I would think that would probably initiate the push at least down to this level. But we just need that 3 minute close below. It's a lovely fake out on the 3. You're starting to see this pattern a lot now, Dan. Look, it's exactly the same. Minus support, close, fake out. You tend to then drive and break the low.
Yeah. See, it happens a lot with gold.
Yeah. It does. I don't think I can go away from the chart because I think this is going to like pop. So come on, 3, stay like this. This would be nice. Make one in a minute. I haven't gone risk-free yet. Yeah, I think I'll go risk-free once I tap this level. Or the 30's still got another. Ooh, got the 3 close. Ooh, look at that 3. Wow, that's nice. Ooh, there you go. We're past that area now. Now we're gonna pop. We're gonna pop with the next 5 straight through. Dan, are you ready? Ready.
Ready.
Next 5's gonna pop, pop, pop. With the next 5, if we get a top wick first and then we flip bearish, we'll then go risk free.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it's next 15 minute. Gonna close. Can this 15 get down? Yeah, I think if this 15 could easily pop straight through right now from this level. Oh, don't do this to me, 5. You close respecting, I swear to God. Okay, so there's the... Okay, that's okay, that's okay. So it's just a 3 coming back up for the flip, the 5 to drive. No, but no top wick, but the 5 has closed below. We really need the 15 to close below. So next 5 minutes basically, but this 5 alone could easily pop to this level. And if it's going to do it, that means this 5 is going to just drive straight down. We haven't had a top wick though. I don't like how there's no top wick. We'll break the low, broke the lows again. Really nice.
Popping.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go risk free. I'm gonna take a partial. Don't pull back, come on. Well, I was gonna take a partial. I've not took a partial yet. Do you know what? I'm not gonna be risk free. I'm not gonna be risk free, guys, because we need the 15 to close, don't we? And the next 15 could come back up and then flip. So I'm not actually risk free yet. If we do come back to this again, I will take a partial. And we'll leave stops where they are. Come on, come on. Do we need to take a partial up actually? Because if we're coming back down like this, like I say, do you know what? I'm not going to take a partial. I'm going to wait till this gets tapped. Why did I say take a partial here? Why did I say take a partial here? Prices never drove back up without. See, what's this one? This one came straight back up. We're not doing that. I think you're going to have to tap this level. Two minutes for a close, right? This five's not popping. I'm going to go and make a brew. What happens, happens. I'll be back in a second, Dan.
I will also make a brew. And we will see where we are.
Dan, what is happening? Oh, look at them 5.
Ooh, we safe still? Oh, yeah.
We printed bullish, but did we close back in? This is awful, this, like. I'm going to see what this 5 does. So we're there, that's the new, is that, oh, that's a new 15 top wick. What did I say about the 15 still respecting? Are you winding me up? What are you doing? We're there, that's the one. We need the 30 to close bearish. No. But the 15. Don't like how that 15 closed like that. Okay. What can you do? I want to see what this one does. Wow. Okay, I'm moving my stop to the high. This is the new. That's a new 30, isn't it? No, I'm not. Because a new 30 might give us a top wick. It's like it's ready to pop, but it just doesn't know which way it's going. Don't like the 15 though. That's like the 5, or the 5's closed. Why did you reject from there? And then if you close bearish now, what? Why? Why? And why? Oh, a nice latte there. Five bearish. Oh, this. Don't like that. Don't like that. If I get a clear 5 close above here, I'm going to be getting out. That's it. It might pop up here with 1 5-minute candle. This could catch us out here. We've had a few attempts at breaking the lows and we just haven't managed to get down. 50, 30. What are you doing here? If you come and break this low, right? So if you come and if you extend this on the 15, it's highly likely you're gonna have to break this high, aren't you? So is there any point having stops there? Should we adjust them to there? It's just a case of, is it going to give us a chance to get out? Like if this 5 closed like this, I'm getting out. Do you know what I mean? But could you get 1 5 what just goes straight through? I'm going to pull them back now. Bloody hell, Dan.
Might be worth just leaving it. Just let it play out.
Yeah.
See what it does.
a 30 for the 5. Bloody hell. It's flipped again. What is going on? What time are you on here? 10. Or half 9. I think the way this is going, I'm probably going to be calling that a 10 down.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Where's the 5 here? Are you going to stay bearish? What are you doing? Can we see this 15 break hitting our stops? That's what we've got to say. If the answer is yes, then we can maybe get out off the 5. If the answer is no, then the next 15, that means it gives this 15 to flip and close bearish, or the next 15 bottom wick to then come up. We could get out on that. But I really don't like it. I don't like the 5. The 5's closed, guys. So 30 doing here. So 30's going to close in 4 minutes. Let me see where this 30 can close. So I would get out on the 5. The 5's closed bullish, so if you're getting out, get out now. I just want to have a look what the 30 is going to do. So you've got 5 minutes left of the 30. So if this 30 is going to close bearish, then the 5 has to flip. Break out back to the downside. But if the 30 closes bullish, we've had 3 30-minute bullish candles. But why are you not driving up? You would imagine that at least this one would drive up to this level. So why didn't you do it? Is that because literally you're going to get that next? I'm so reluctant to get out, but I just can't. I know price needs to come and tap this level. Here we go. Yeah, I've had a bit of a grab as well on the 30. I'm not actually out of this, guys, but 5 did close bullish, and that was our sign to get out. So I've had many a chances to get out. So if it's my stop, so. I don't like when there's no volume. That's what it is. We need volume.
Yeah. Like that for a while now, isn't it? It's just, maybe it's the beginning of the year. There's not much volume. For us in the morning, it's been sort of 1:30, 2 o'clock. Where the volume seems to kick in. Although we have caught some big movements.
Oh, we have got some big movers. I'm out there, guys.
Yeah. Ditto.
I'm gonna have a look at NAS. Right, yeah, I'm not liking it. Just not, it's too, yeah. I'm gonna look at NAS, guys. Guys. I might even just fucking call it. Let's have a look at NAS. We'll do a top down NAS. It's the last day of the month.
Yeah, it's risky, isn't it? But see if there's anything clear cut. If not,
So weekly, how's this weekly gonna close? It looks like weekly still respecting this level, which is interesting. Daily, oh, the daily did fake out back to the downside. It's just, are you going to drive with the volume with it being the last day of the month? So if we look at the daily ranges, this is a tricky one, Dan, because you've got a minor level here. What is that, the level? Did we close respecting? I don't even like that. I don't know whether that's close respect not broke to the downside. Yeah, I'm not even going to touch it, Dan.
no. Just going back.
I don't know whether this daily is close respecting or whether it's faked out. You have got a level here, but one of two times it taps, and look what the next daily does, straight back up, where this one pops down to here. So it's literally 50-50 from two times. The fives fucking dropped. I can't believe it. Look at this. What is going on? Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna fake out. If you get 15 close back below you, you could potentially re-enter. But I'm done for the day, me. Who's there? $150 I've lost. $158. I'm gonna get this on the logbook. Still massively up. What was it on gold, wasn't it? 27. The second. 26. There's two different entries. See, look at 30. 30. Gold. What did that risk? I think it was 200 over both. And this was a. Expecting a flip. Eight stops. 30. Because of the previous one. This is literally down to no volume. Yeah, that's what I'm putting it down to, Dan. So, as for stats so far, we're still up over 2% for February. Okay, but February, I won't lie, it was awful, guys. The amount of losses we took, there's far too many for me there. Far too many. And I think only because we've had some really good flyers, Dan, and some high-risk rewards, that's the only reason why we're still up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not very happy with how February's gone. However, the last time I traded on YouTube, February was the month we had a minus month. So that might say something. But as for the stream, we're 100% profitable every month so far on the stream. So, yeah, based on the 50k count, so we're doing okay. Doing okay. Yeah, I'm just I wouldn't even take buys, Dan. I wouldn't take the buys. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna fucking call it, mate. Last day of the month, I think we need to just leave it. Alright, I mean, we had plenty of times we could have took profit here. We had plenty of times to get out. You could have said, okay, there's the 5 bullish. There's another 5 bullish. Yeah. So, yeah. I know what's going to happen. As soon as I come off.
It's good.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not for me, this. I am done, guys. I'm going to put a loss on the stream. I'm going to class that as a loss, which it was a loss. But we did have a chance to get out. 73 wins, 11 breaking, 24 losses. YouTube, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll be back on... Is it Monday? Yeah. I'll be back on Monday. And then, yeah, have a fantastic weekend. Catch you later, YouTube. TikTok, thanks for joining. If you want to go over to YouTube, like the channel, I'm giving away an instant 100 account once I hit 100 subscribers. And follow along. And you can see the money we're making, or the money we're losing. We're losing $8 today. However, it's still 40 levels. Alright, bye. We'll catch you later. Thanks for joining.
This is the last.